Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Armand, and welcome to the RedSeat once again. I know it's been a while, but we are back and strong. As you guys know, today we're going to be discussing body counts. Is body count a big deal? But before we get into it, I just want to introduce everybody here. On the furthest right, we have Mr. Jonathan. How you doing, man?
Good, man.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah.
Next to him, we have a new guest. Her name is Audrey.
Hey.
How you doing, Audrey?
I'm doing good.
You want to tell me what you do?
I work as a flight attendant, and yeah, I like to sing.
Oh, yeah.
And do makeup.
I was
So.
waiting for that. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Me, myself, I'm Amar, and over here, we have the one and only Donna. How you
The one and only.
How you been?
I've been good.
Been good? Been
Yeah,
nice to
been
see you.
good. I'm glad to be back.
I know. But let's just get to it, guys. How do you feel about body count? Does body count matters when it comes to a person you're in a relationship with? I just want to start off with that.
So are we going in a certain order?
No.
Or just
Yes,
okay.
please.
I mean, I guess I could go first. For me, okay, well, you said the person that you're in a relationship with.
Yes.
I don't think it matters.
Mm.
I really don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think it matters how many bodies
Your partner has?
Your partner
Okay.
has. Like, as long as it's in the past and, you know, all that bodies are staying in the past.
They did.
You're clean
Okay.
and you don't have any, like, STDs or anything. No, because I feel like when people think about body counts and females having body counts, it always trickles down to, you know, like if you're sleeping around, then, you know, you might have STDs or you might have, you know, some, you know, health complication because you're sleeping around.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like as long as that's, you know, clear and you get tests and you know you're clean, then that's all that matters.
So there's no limit to you?
Yeah, there's no limit.
Wow.
Like as long as you know that, you know, we're in a relationship, it's exclusive, we have that boundary that, you know, it's just me and you now, you know, at that moment, then it doesn't matter what you've been doing in the past.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you're clean, that's all I care about.
Wow. What about you guys?
I mean, what do you have to say? I'm thinking, I'm like putting my thought together right now, my words together.
What about you, Jonathan? How do you feel about body count as a man?
How are you guys doing? Thanks for having us again. So, are we talking about in the perspective of like
A person you want to be with, or a person that you're in relationship
so
with?
to make I'm the man,
Yeah.
I'm selecting a mate.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to be with.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
So body count don't matter?
Body counts matter.
Oh, it do matter.
Of course
Oh,
it
okay.
matters.
Why?
To a guy. I mean, the only thing I want to say is like this thing is like men and women, the way a man that has a lot of body counts think and the way a woman that has a lot of body counts think, it's two different things.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because woman has this thing of like imprints. Whatever guy that imprinted him before you came, you know? So it's kind of like sometimes you find yourself as a man in the position whereby like if you meet a woman with a high body count, it will be very hard for you to like mold her into the woman that you wanted to be like. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like each man.
I have a quick question. What do you mean by mold her into the woman you want them to be?
I mean, like, if you wanna go to that perspective, and I'll answer you. It's a lot of women right now, and even like yourself, you know, it's like there's a lot of women who are dating one man, but their heart, body, mind, and soul still belongs to the other guy.
Wait,
so
their
it's like
heart and soul be in somebody else?
I mean, like
a soulmate?
It's like they dating one dude. It's like, say for example, like this girl is my ex, right? She's dating her mom, but I'm like the alpha male to her. She still thinks about me while she's with her mom.
Because you were her first body.
Because I was a body in the past.
Oh, in the past.
You know what I'm saying?
So you leave the imprint to her.
So I leave the imprint with the girl.
Mm.
So if she goes and date Armand, but she still think about me, everything about her.
So now I have to outbeat that.
You see what I'm saying? Yes,
okay.
that's why. In the man's perspective, we don't really want to deal with that.
Then why would you want to date someone that's still thinking about their ex? Why would you want to mold someone to be with
That's
you,
what
or
I'm
mold
saying.
a woman
I'm saying
to
you
be with you
cannot
if they're
mold
still?
her. That's what I'm saying, because you cannot mold her. The way I take a woman is like, if I go and select a female, it's like it must be able for me to come into the space whereby I can be the one for her. You see what I'm saying? But if she has
so
a
what
body
I'm
count,
getting at, so you're basically saying that if a female has a lot of body counts,
yes,
it means that she's still thinking about other men that she's had sex with in the past?
Of course.
Well, in that case, then what is your limit?
I mean, like,
and be realistic.
Okay, well, we're talking about does she have to be a virgin, or she
can have like one, two, maybe 7.
We're talking about from a man's perspective.
Yeah. No, not just a man. We're talking about you specifically.
This is me. I'm a man.
Yeah.
A man's perspective, it's me. I'm a man.
Well, you can't speak for everyone because
everybody
can have different opinions.
But I'm saying just like you can mold the woman.
Everybody got opinions. Like I can't speak for all.
What is your
everybody
limit,
got their own opinion. What's up?
I wouldn't even want my woman to have a body count.
Wait, so what's the number?
Even if I wouldn't want my woman to have a body count.
You wouldn't want?
So you want to marry a girl that's a virgin?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean,
and that's so when you're in your
it's
dating
very
life,
hard.
It's very hard.
I just want to have a quick question. So in your dating life, when you're out here, like you're looking for someone and you're talking to someone, that's always like a must. She has to be a virgin.
There's not so much of a must, but I can say for peace sake, I would rather go for a woman that has no man.
I mean, I think that's every side. I feel every side will feel safe to be with someone.
On the must.
I mean, do women feel that way though? Because I hear around social media, it's better to have. I mean, as a woman,
to feel like
it's better to have a man that's been experienced and blah blah blah.
I feel like it's better to have someone that's experienced in anything, whether that is sex or being in other relationship and knowing what they want and what they would want in a relationship. Because I feel like when you're going, I mean, I guess sex you can always get better. You can always learn. You can teach someone how to do certain things, but it's always good if you have your own experiences.
Wow. Audrey, anything?
Well,
yes.
I feel like body count. I mean, it's something that if you meet someone, you can tell them like I've been with this many people, etc.
Right.
I mean, you can if you want, but it's not a must.
It's not a must.
Them.
Okay.
Yeah. And kind of like what Donna said, as long as they're clean, be honest with each other. And if you do meet someone that had more than, let's say, for example, 3 body counts, get tested to make sure before you guys decide to get sexual.
I mean, obviously. I mean, I would hope people are doing that.
I think being tested is a must.
It's a must, but to be honest, I feel like a lot of people don't really get tested, to be honest.
That's because it's not being brought up.
It's just,
So as a woman, I want to start off with a woman because I want to ask Jonathan this too. Do you feel certain insecurities when your partner have more bodies than you, or just have more bodies in general?
No.
Does that thing bother you at all?
It doesn't bother me.
So it's just nothing there? No. What about, yes?
I mean, does that matter for the men if
No, that's what I want to ask Jonathan. Like,
wait, what about you? You haven't even answered the question. Does body count count?
I came to ask the questions. Well, let's hear him out first.
Okay.
What about you, John?
So what are you asking me?
Do you feel challenged as a man when a woman has more bodies?
No, he already said he want a virgin, so she ain't even
he
come with the body.
Virgin. You feel me? But like,
no, he didn't say he preferred virgin. That's what you said. Okay, well, I didn't hear the word prefer. So so you prefer virgin.
But do you feel challenged when
I don't feel challenged by that.
You don't feel challenged?
I don't feel challenged by that.
So why do you prefer virgin if you don't feel challenged by it?
The thing about it is like, a woman has to understand that you woman, you look at it from your perspective, but not from a male's perspective. Us men and women think completely different. Women like guys that other girls like.
What about men?
Men don't think like that.
So men don't like girls that women...
Okay, men don't
what? Women like guys that other women like guys. Say for example, like I'm a guy and other girls like me. Women like me more.
But that's not what the society is telling us nowadays.
It's not even about the
But
society.
I feel
It's
like
fact.
we're generalizing certain lifestyle on every like women. Like I feel like women in general, most women do care about what you just mentioned. Like a woman wants to like. I feel like with men, like a lot of the times when we talk about body counts, men always talk about, oh, you can't have someone that all these guys, you know, like, I can't walk in a room with a female and my guys are looking at me like, ugh, like you're with this person, like I've had her, she had her.
Right.
So I feel like women do care about that.
But
I'm talking about like men care more that, oh, if I'm with this person, I have to feel like I've accomplished something or I conquered something, or you know she isn't easy to get around. That you know I've won her, or you know I've gotten something precious.
But
I feel like it's more so men than women though.
Yeah, but I get your point. But do women really worry about it though?
Worry about
so,
what?
So let's take two guys, right? You got two options of guys, right? There's an average looking guy and a good looking guy, right? And let's say for example, like they both make the same amount of money. Which guy would you prefer?
Wait,
if there's an average looking guy and a good looking guy, and they both make the same amount of money,
they have all the same qualifications. Which one would you prefer?
For me personally, I'll pick the decent looking guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, just because you don't want to feel challenged, or you don't want to feel.
Me personally, I would pick the decent looking guy because I feel like with that territory, it's like
there's so much to deal with.
So like a lot of female coming at him because he's like so good looking that probably like a lot of females are throwing himself at him, and it's harder for that man to stick with one woman.
Exactly.
Well, I feel like for men, just to touch on that, it's other way around.
Exactly.
We'll prefer the baddest looking one.
Exactly.
Just because we want to feel like I own this. This is mine. Yeah. So I feel like that's where the differences come in between. It's like the way we look at things as men and women is totally different.
Yeah.
And
there
that's
are some female or some women that will pick the good looking guy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Most of the women. You feel like, what about you, Audrey?
Yeah,
which one would you pick?
Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have the decent looking guy or the attractive. I mean, I feel like for me, it's all about like the personality. I mean, obviously looks. I mean,
looks right now. Like,
obviously looks. I would. My eyes would like.
These guys, they're good automatically. You vibe with them like on the same level, but the only difference between those two men is that one is better looking than the other.
I mean, I know personally. You know. We're humans. We look at looks first.
The good-looking person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
well, we that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
But so I just want to add. So, based on what we just said, should we normalize having more than one body count in our society today? In our generation, especially our generation, because I feel like.
What do you mean, like normalize it, like as in like not look down upon? If you have more than one, like you're not gonna look down upon?
Yeah.
Or are you saying we should normalize, people not having sex before marriage kind of thing?
I feel like
because when it comes to body counts, it's it's like it goes
it's either
with
you have
not having
body counts or you don't. It's either you're a virgin or.
So first, the numbers don't matter to you guys. It's either you have or not, right?
Yeah,
so the numbers don't matter though.
It don't really matter.
But for us, I feel like the limit does matter.
Of course, the limit.
Okay, so. What can we do to somehow what can we do?
Wait, okay, so if the numbers matter, then what's your limit? Because you said you prefer a virgin. So if she's not a virgin, what is the max body count that you like? If she tells you, "Yo, I have 50 body counts," or if I have X amount of
okay, let's give an example. I'm offering you a ring, right? I'm gonna come and give you a relationship. Like I wanna marry you. Will you tell me that you slept with 10 guys before I came?
With 10?
Will you tell me?
First of all, why would
That's
you?
another thing
yes,
too.
no.
No, that's
Yes,
actually a
no.
good question.
I would not tell you anything.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Exactly the
No, I
point.
wouldn't tell you a
That's what
number.
I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm
exactly
not
the
going to
point.
tell you 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to tell you a number because for you to even ask me that question, that's
Ooh,
just
that's actually a good question.
childish. That
You-
is. Why do you need to know?
No.
how many men I
That's actually a
All you
good
need
matter.
to know is that I'm clean and I'm not a virgin.
You asked the question, and I asked you also.
Okay,
You did answer
besides
my
that,
question.
no. Besides
I
just
listen,
asking the
I don't
question,
want a woman like
let me get to this. That's
No,
actually
you
a
didn't
good
answer
one.
the question.
I
What
don't
was the
want a
number?
woman like that.
What's the number? Because you said numbers.
Wait,
doesn't
if
do
this
matter.
woman has like 5 bodies already, I would just sleep with her, but I won't cuff her.
Oh,
So 5 is the max.
Even 5, whatever the number is. I don't eat from the same plate as the next.
oh, yeah.
Okay,
You really
so
don't.
I feel like this is just
You're
going
still
back
not
to
answering the
property.
question. What is
Women
the
being
max
property.
amount of
It's not about
bodies?
property, it's about boundaries.
Less than 5. That's what he
It's
wants.
about
Less than
boundaries.
5.
Less
I
than
don't
5.
deal
No,
with
he
it.
said if she slept with 5 men, that means I'm just gonna sleep with her and I'm gonna keep.
Exactly the point. You want lie to me, but I must be honest with you. You even said that if you have a body count of 10, you won't tell me.
Yeah, I would.
Exactly. So I'm being
So
honest.
that's
If
another
I
whole
have,
thing with
if I have
won't
one
cuff
body
it.
count, I won't tell you. If I have 2 body counts, if I have 10, if I have 100, I won't tell you. It's not about the number. It's about the question. Why do you care?
Oh,
Mold that
dang.
woman into the woman that you want her to be.
Why does that matter?
You cannot
How many body
mold
counts?
the woman into the woman that you want her to be.
I don't
Does your
like.
body
I don't like how you're saying molding. I don't
I
like
mean,
that
maybe
word.
Maybe
Okay,
he's
because-
this female that he has to mold.
No.
Maybe he's not looking for females that are already self-made and already ready to be in a relationship.
We're not talking
Maybe he
about
wants to mold
we're not talking
people,
about
so
money
we're
and
gonna
stuff
give
like
him
that. You're looking at money. We're talking about building an emotional connection with the female.
So the
Because
more
body count-
Okay,
she
she's
has,
gonna mold you. You're both gonna mold each other. I don't like how you're just like
Why are we
you're
molding-
saying.
Why is
You're
anybody
saying
molding
molding.
anybody? I am not a therapist.
Are we?
Like,
Why am I molding you?
No, but
Why am
hold
I
on, check it out,
molding
check it
you?
out.
I feel like
Let's
maybe
get molded.
you have like I feel like I kind of get like what you're saying behind molding, but you're just wording it. You know,
Wrong.
you're just kind of wording it. Like molding is just
You mold a child.
No,
You mold someone that doesn't know anything in your,
we want adults, so we know what we're
no,
talking
you
about.
don't mold
Okay,
a
okay.
fruit.
I mean, I get
Question.
your
I have a
point. Like, I
question
get
to
what you're
Donna.
saying.
I have a question
but-
to Donna. Back to you never or not telling your partner your body count. Does your partner deserve to know how many bodies you have?
What do you mean? Why do you need to know?
Oh, no.
Where is that coming from?
What-
Where's the place, like, in your mind,
Yeah.
why should the body count matter?
No, you
I
said it
feel
doesn't
like-
matter. We as men say it does.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
that's it. What does it
So
matter?
answer the question.
I feel like okay. Does
That's
yeah.
what I ask myself. When a man asks me, what's your body count? I'm thinking to myself, why does it matter to you how many body counts I have?
So how come
Why does
women?
it matter?
But how come in
Okay,
today's
I
society?
feel like
yeah.
when it comes to asking that question, it shouldn't be like when you guys first start
No,
dating.
most definitely not.
No, maybe this is something you guys
doesn't
can talk
matter.
about.
When you're
maybe like
in a serious
later on in a
relationship, yeah.
relationship.
So it
or
should be something that
5
they
years
should
down
know.
in your relationship, 6
Yeah.
years. You can even talk
And
about
then
it.
what? And then you
like-
tell him, and then you tell him you have 5, and then he leaves.
No,
Exactly.
like, it's just like
She's evil, bro.
So look at that.
That's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
5 years, you wasted 5 years of your life thinking this is
No,
my husband.
Donna.
I'm gonna get married to this guy.
Okay, so how about this? Let me make the question
the
fair.
thing about
Let
it-
me
by
make the
then
question
it
fair.
shouldn't matter because you love the person.
Well,
Like,
let me
love
make the
loves
question
the
fair.
truth.
Let me make
It's
the
not
question
gonna
fair.
happen. She's not gonna tell
Is
you.
it fair to know before the sex?
Before the sex?
No, I mean,
Because
it's
there
not
won't be any
necessary.
point of knowing after. In my opinion, I don't feel
And
like
there's no point of leaving the person when she's.
I don't
told
think they
you,
would
like-
leave you. I just feel like it was
Well,
set.
I'm just
Yeah.
basing on what he said. He said if you tell him
Okay.
you have 5,
Me?
he's gonna just have sex
Me?
with you.
Okay.
He's gonna leave.
Then the question to him is,
I
yeah, my
know
bad.
her
Yeah.
very well.
Uh-huh.
She's not gonna tell you that she has a high body count.
A woman will
five-
never
Not
tell
gonna
you
tell you.
her body
She's
count.
never gonna tell you
but
that.
here's
Women,
the thing.
y'all
The
hear
thing
this?
is-
Women don't like being
And the
judged.
reason why I don't like when men ask that question is the number is subjective to every individual. 5 might not be high for me. Maybe I'm thinking I have 5 body count. That's great. Because I know females that sleep around and they have more than 5. Or they have, 20. And maybe that would be on the higher, end of things. But for, a girl, maybe she's telling you 5 because she thinks, 5 is low. And then you up and leave.
Man, the thing about
I'm scarred.
men don't want to deal with the energies that woman has.
Okay,
What
wait.
energy?
Okay, how about this? How about this?
When you have 5 body counts, or you have more than 5, what about the energies within you?
Then you can go. It's simple. But is the woman gonna go? You even said body counts don't matter. If I have body counts and I'm coming after you can decide to go.
Okay, so let's say.
No. Women do ask about body count. All the time.
Women, like I said from the beginning.
Yeah.
I can't speak for every woman. I'm speaking for myself.
Yourself. Oh my God.
I'm not going
What
to
about
ask
you, Audrey?
how many
Is she
body
pouring you in
counts
the
you
boat?
have.
What?
Do you ask your partner how many body count they have?
Well, don't worry about that.
And if so,
it's a conversation
when?
that comes up.
Before or after?
I mean, it just honestly naturally comes
Natural
up.
comes.
Like,
Would you
I
leave it? If you
no,
had
I
a body
wouldn't
count?
because I wouldn't.
For
think-
women, it's confirmed that it don't matter.
It doesn't matter. They're
I mean-
competitive nature. We think.
I feel like it does to us. You know?
I mean, yeah, because you guys portray women like as like a hoe. It's just it's not a lot. It's like,
most definitely.
I agree with.
Somebody who has been with 1,000 people, someone who's been with 1,000 people, do you think they're emotionally healthy?
They're not the most.
That's actually a good question. Yeah.
That's
No, that's not
looking
what-
at.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
And
honestly,
I feel like that's
I
what
have.
you-
Okay, you know what? Good question. Good question. Because
Hold on.
if I meet a guy and they tell me they've slept with more than like 20 women, I go into like the spiritual world because there's connections when you're sleeping with
That's
all
exactly
these people.
what it was
That's what I'm saying.
saying.
Like-
You cannot mold that female.
You
Not
can't fix
not
it.
as like molding, but it's like there's when you have because sex is such like, you know, it's such a huge intimacy
is.
between two
It is.
people.
Yeah.
So like I feel like for me personally, then I will be like, okay. That's just me, like I
She said it
said.
very well.
Can I talk
She said it very
That's
well.
even the
Can I-
reason
Okay,
why
for me,
today-
let me just
what?
say, for
Yeah.
me, you can't have more than
Can I
3.
talk now?
Exactly.
More than 3.
Do you guys
Yes.
like know how soul ties and
Of course. So of course.
how do soul ties work?
Soul
How do
ties.
they work?
It's like a soul tie is an example. Like the way, by my understanding,
Mhm.
right? I'm not like the most religious guy.
Mhm.
It's like if I'm with a girl, right, and I've already been intimate with her,
Mhm.
and she moves on, right, and she still thinks about me while she's with her husband,
So
and she still thinks about the old
so
body.
there's only a
That's a
soul
soul
tie
tie.
when she thinks about you.
Any way you want to define it.
I mean,
If she's
no, I feel like, no.
Because
But
I
back
don't
to what
feel
she
like you guys
said.
don't
Soul
understand
tie.
how soul ties
No.
work. Soul ties don't only work when you have sex with someone. It only works when your energies are fixed.
But how
your
do you have
energies are
energies
fixed with
That's
someone.
what I'm saying.
And it doesn't only happen
Ooh.
during sex, though.
Okay.
You can have
But
sex with 10 people and you won't have not one soul tie. Yes,
I don't
you guys
know about that,
look
girl.
this up. I'm not even capping. What? Look this up, you guys. You need to be
I don't
educated.
know. I'm
talking
reading.
about.
I
She's
feel
in
like
20
for me,
she's in
You need to be
2032, bro.
educated.
Oh, my
I
God.
mean, I get your point, but girl, like.
No.
You get help,
Listen.
but-
We're Africans.
That's
We
what
got
I'm saying. I
witchcraft
feel like
and all
we
that.
can get
I mean, I'm sorry. If I meet a guy that has had
No,
more than like,
No, but Audrey,
Looking
no.
at y'all dumb. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
Like, literally, you guys do your
No,
research.
I'm not disagreeing with
When you look into
I'm not
how soul
disagreeing
ties
with you.
work, you can even have soul ties with someone you've never had sex
That's
with.
true.
Do you know that?
no, I'm not
That's
talking
true.
about soul ties. I'm
No,
talking
we're just
about
saying how
just,
powerful. We'll finish up.
I'm talking about just like I'm talking about in the spiritual world, literally. Like,
Okay, well that's different though.
you get what I'm? Yeah,
He's
that's what I'm saying.
He's saying that if you're thinking about the other man,
No. That's not what he's saying. What he's
No,
saying
that's-
is,
he's
if it was ever right there with a man and a
he's saying
woman,
that you're thinking
there
about the
is a
other guy.
powerful connection that runs through that.
I'm telling
That
you,
it
the
takes-
girl
It could be
always thinks
evil.
about soul
It could
ties.
be an evil connection.
When you
You
sleep
don't
with
know.
someone,
well, I'm talking about soul ties.
It's like different.
And soul ties don't always happen when you have sex with someone. It could even
So,
happen
okay,
when
then the
you've
question
never-
No, I
you
feel
is-
like okay. Then it's
Guys,
two
yes,
different
Guys, I've
topics.
had conversation with females, very attractive females, right? When you talk to them, you look at the girl, you're like, I've arrived, like she looked pretty. But imagine a girl thinking about 4 exes. What is that?
Imagine she's what?
She's thinking about 4 different guys. She's telling me I have 4 exes.
But the thing is, Donna, I
And
feel like
whatever
the question to you is sex that really important to you when it comes to a relationship?
It is.
Then if
Because
it is,
for me personally,
Mhm.
I feel like I'm not just going to give my body to anybody or I'm not.
But that's not
going
gonna
to
matter when you.
intimacy with anyone.
So
it is important.
Oh, okay. So wow. Sorry, I get what you're trying to say, but I feel like it doesn't add up to what you told us. That's why 10, 15 body counts do matters when it comes to a man.
Wait,
it
what?
do matter.
How come it doesn't?
Because you say you can sleep with 10 people
and have soul ties with all 10 of them.
But you're making it look like body count just don't matter at all. But you're telling me
I'm not going to give my body to every person that comes in my life.
That's number one, right?
Right.
So
I'm not saying that, let's sidetrack. So you're saying that I'm saying that body counts don't matter, right?
You said that.
For my partner. If my partner isn't a virgin and he has 50 body counts.
Damn.
As long as he's clean.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. But what about your body count towards your partner? Does your body count matter?
It shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter. But for you though, does it matter?
What do you mean?
Like if you have 10 body counts, does those body count matters when it comes toward him?
No.
Or your partner?
No.
It don't matter.
That's in the past.
So it don't matter.
Right, it don't matter.
Okay, then, oh my God.
Okay, so let me rephrase my answer.
Yes.
I don't know, body counts kind of do matter. I mean, I'm just gonna like, I don't know. For me, again, we're all speaking for ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know that thing between your legs have been in all these women.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I don't know.
You're right, girl.
For me, personally, like what?
And that's fine to think that way, but I'm like, I can't judge someone based on how many body counts. It's like you're asking, and that goes back to what I'm saying. Why?
But then it's like I'm not gonna know if they don't tell me anything.
Let me finish though. Like, why are you asking? Why the number? Why does the number matter?
We're gonna have to continue this conversation later on.
Because I feel like you're only asking to judge me though.
No, definitely not.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
definitely not.
You cannot sit there and tell me that you're not asking me. Then, if you're not asking me to judge me, then the number shouldn't matter. I shouldn't have to answer that question to begin with.
Okay.
So we must be
the minute you're processing in your head, let me ask her how many people she slept with. You're asking me so you can judge me, so you can have this image of me that I'm going around either slipping around or I'm a good girl or I'm this type of person, I'm reserved. I feel like if you give me this number, then you're automatically in this category and you sleep around and I can't be with you.
No.
You're asking to judge
I feel like your biggest fear is what happened when
it doesn't matter if you have 50 body counts. When you're with me and we know that what we got is real and we have a real connection, it doesn't matter what you've been doing in the past. People change.
I know people change, honey. I just can't.
And soul ties can be removed. You can exercise those soul ties too.
Okay.
So
anyway, we can't. We just can't. Anyways, thank you so much. If you have any comment, any concern, please drop it down below on the comments. And we might have to continue this topic because Donna's not satisfied.
What do you mean I'm not satisfied? I've already given my answer.
Where can they find you?
Body counts don't matter. If you've ever approached me, don't ask me that question.
Just put a name tag under.
You can find me. You can find me on Instagram at IAM_DONATIENNE.
All right. Oh my God. Thank you for coming.
If you want to continue the combo about body counts.
What about you guys? Where can they find you, Audrey?
It's just Dre Lukama, D-R-E. Dre Lukama, D-R-E-Y-L-U-K-A-M-A. Dre Lukama. That's it.
What about you, Lion King?
I ain't talking about humans and lions. Like, we're not animals.
You guys can find me on Instagram. That's JT745. That's JYT745.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And please, comment and don't text me your comments. Comment them here because I don't have the answers. And subscribe and share this video and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.
All right.
Oh my God.